Is going on, my lovely Virgos, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, this is a timeless reading. All right, whenever you find it is when it's meant for you, but I am recording this on Monday, December 30th. All right, we have one more day of 2024. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to turn a new page. All right, I'm ready to see how much softer life gets. So let's use this deck here. Okay. All right, guys, so we're going to do a look at your past, present, and future. And let's see what's going on. This could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And keep in mind, this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. What is going on with the sign of Virgo? Starting with your past. Beautiful. So guys, the first card we have is the Ten of Pentacles for your past. So that talks about abundance, doing very, very well. Okay. Let's get two more cards. And then we'll break this down and delve in. The Fool card reversed. The Judgment card reversed. Okay. Why my initial thoughts, looking at this, shuffling, looking at the cards at the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling, my initial thought is that there was something really good and someone fucked it up. Okay. Like there was something that was supposed to be really fruitful, or something that was supposed to be feel very loving, or something that was supposed to be a lot of fun. Like there's something that there's a lot of potential, but I feel like a wrong move was made. Okay. Now, I do feel like that's something that you're past. For a lot of you, it seems like something that may have happened like a while ago, and like you recovered from it, you learned better. And for a lot of you, I don't even think it's your like wrong choice. For some of you it can be, but um I don't know, let's say you had $50,000 saved and you didn't tell anybody, but then the person you're dating, they find it and they go to gamble it, and they lose it all, and like the next day you were going to make an investment in something that would have made you millions. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like something was like somebody fumbled something. That's what I keep getting. um and I feel like you're past the worst of something, but I just feel like someone made a wrong decision. Somebody was like fucked up, and this could be something where you even stopped talking to somebody. Like, how could you do that? How did you not think that out? How did you think that was smart? All right. Um, this could have been something that when it happened, um, oh, look at this card. One card was missing. So you guys do get over that. You do get over the hump of something. But I feel like when this did happen, okay, um, you either didn't feel like yourself, or maybe around some people you may have lost credibility, even if it was bullshit. Okay. People love to do that. You know, there could have been a moment where you were like down about something, and it's like somebody wants to judge you while you're down, and it's like no, 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 you don't do that. You don't judge a person while they're hurting or they're down, or they just realize something heavy about their lives. Like no, that's not the time to judge. But let's see what's going on. Let's break it down. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups reversed. Because it's like the Ten of Pentacles is great, like wealth or abundance in a certain area of life. But then it's like someone's like so full of shit. Like I feel like someone had something good and they didn't know what to do with it. Um, for some of you, maybe that happened with you, but I feel like for a lot of you, you're just looking back like you idiot. Like it could have been so easy. This feels like the girl who fucking called the wrong hotline on Luigi. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like, yo, like, you did that for the money, and you didn't get the money, and you lost your job. Like, you fucking fumbled it. Like, you should have just shut the fuck up. You would have been fine right now. You know, so it's like that sort of energy. All right. Just type in Luigi in the news, guys, if you don't know what's going on. But I feel like everyone in the world should know what's up. All right. But yeah, this is what it feels like. Like, there's something that is just like, yo, like, just not good choices made. All right. Now I feel like you're in a much stronger place. You're not worried about things happening like that again. All right. It helped you to get so much clarity, and it put a lot of umph in you. And I feel you know, the Ace of Pentacles to me is generational wealth, or building something that's going to be stable and last a long time in your life. Okay. So, you know, you're good now. You've learned from something, but I feel like there's someone like you stopped fucking with because of this dumbass shit they did. And someone just made the wrong choice. There's something that just could have been so good, and somebody, like, there's just something external to you. I feel that it's like, yo, it could have been so easy. Like, yo, I had that lined up for you. Like, yo, I put that shit on the table. You just had to pick it up, but you like knocked it over, broke it. Like, all you had to do was pick it up. You know. So we have the King of Wands reversed, and we have the Star card, and this is to explain the Fool card reversed. Okay. So this is something in your past, guys, that you really wanted. Okay. Dumb decisions were made, but at some certain point, you really wanted something. You had a desire for it. All right. Yeah, you know better now. You've cut that out now. You're creating better shit now. Like, for a lot of you, I feel like you're over the heavy, heavy, heavy feelings of it, but you still acknowledge something because it was such a big, like, turning point in your life. It's like when you go through something traumatic and you're talking about it like 5 or 10 years later. It's like, you know, I'm not going to cry the way I would have on day one. Like, I'm more composed. I'm more put together. You know, that's what I feel like. You've had time to compose yourself. Okay. But I feel like there was someone or something fake, dishonest, like you thought something was going to be a good time until it wasn't. All right. Until it wasn't. It just feels like something where it's like, imagine you buy a dog and you love it, and last minute you have to take a vacation and you can't bring the dog, and someone that you think is a best friend, you know, watches the dog for you, and then you go to pick up your dog and the person moved. Like, let's say you had like a rare breed and they just wanted your dog, and it's just like, fuck. But now you have your dog back and you know not to do that, you know? Just making up these crazy ass scenarios for y'all. So we have this Judgment card reversed. Why is this here in your past? 5 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Wands reversed. Yeah, I like, for the person I'm reading for, I feel like so much recovery has been done. All right. I know that as humans, we're never 100% healed. We're never 100% solid. There's always something we have to work on with ourselves. But I feel like you guys have done so much work in the areas that you've needed to. Okay. So life is so much better, but there's something where in the past, I feel like you gave something or someone the benefit of the doubt, or maybe you trusted something easier, and now it's like you'll never make that same mistake. All right. But it's something that was really derailing you in the past, and it's like, I feel like Spirit allowed for things to happen in your life that would pull you away from whatever this was, because you're meant to be very stable. You're meant to manifest so much, but something just had you, had your mind in other places. I'm just feeling like something wasn't what you thought it was. Or again, there was a good thing that somebody just fumbled. For some, this could have been something like, you know, maybe you were like, what's it called? Let's say you're like, this is just an example, guys. This could be in love, this could be in money, this could be in friendship. But let's say, for example, you did everything for a person and you fulfilled them so much, and you spoke to their soul, and you're able to help heal their ego as well. You're able to heal their spirit. Like, you guys are better together. And let's say you get into a stupid little fight and they go off and cheat, you know? And it's like, okay, damn, now you just lost your home with me in it. You just lost, access to the kids in the same way. You just lost, you know, my family loving and supporting you. Like, there's just something that it's like, oof, you can't go back after that fumble. Whether, again, it's in money, love, whatever. But again, there's a lot of recovery here. And I feel like once this is out, a lot of conflict, like, moved away from your life. We have the Emperor reversed. The Ace of Pentacles. Guys, so this is a part of the story. This feels like redemption. This is a part of your story where you've definitely done some healing work. If not a lot of healing work, you definitely dabbled into your healing process. And this is a part of your story where God says, I will bless you in front of your enemies. I will bless you in front of anyone that gave you headache, hardship. Okay? That's what's happening now. With the Emperor reversed, Ace of Pentacles, let's get one more card. The Tower card. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. For those who are resonating, okay? If you're still resonating, yeah, stick with it. At this moment where you guys are about to see a drastic, life-changing twist in your life, there's people that, as I'm speaking to you right now, still don't view you as someone who's capable. All right? That's not me. But I see it, so I'm going to tell you. All right? I'm picking up an energy around you that doesn't think you are worthy, that does not think you deserve something, that does not think that you can pull something off. Like, if this were a race, right, and this person was like, hey, do you want to race against Virgo? And it's like, Virgo can't run this race. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, the last time I saw Virgo, they were in a literal or a spiritual wheelchair. They ain't running nothing. And then you show up on some flash shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have thought. But there's going to be a turnaround, and you are going to be... You're going to have such a great breakthrough, guys, that someone may not think you deserve. And I think that makes it 1,000 times better. Like, it's just that much more satisfying, you know? It's one thing when a person, like, when they feel like you could do something, and then they're, like, a little upset when they actually see you doing it, and they're, like, hating a little. But this is an energy that, like, no, it did not think you were capable at all. So that's why it's going to be much more satisfying on your end, because it's like, they didn't even write you down to be in the race. You know, they didn't think you even qualified to run. And you take the winnings home. You're manifesting peace, stability. And with this Magician, guys, the Magician holds all elements. Cups, wands, pentacles, swords. All right. Think of the Magician as like an alchemist, just being able to create something out of nothing. Okay. A magician, in tarot deck, it's just someone that is capable of doing everything they need to do. If you get help, that's cool, but it's not because you need it. It's just because you're getting it. You don't need it. So why is this Emperor reversed here? We have the Five of Swords reversed. You know what's weird, guys? Like, I feel like this reading is going to be, like, specifically for, like, one person. But that area in life with whoever it's with, where you're not seen as capable, I'm going to take a step further, and I'm going to say you didn't even do anything to even be placed in that position to begin with. Like, imagine, like, I don't know. Imagine you really like adore somebody in your life and you're always looking out for them. It's like, oh, you need a meal? Got you. Oh, you need a jacket? Got you. Oh, you need a shirt? Got you. Here's the one off my back. I got you. Like, there's something where, like, on your end, you were so good. Okay. But things switched. A bad decision was made. And it's like the person who thinks you're incapable is weird for that because it's like, wait, what did Virgo do though? And I'm not saying every Virgo that watches this is innocent. There's it for each sign, guys. We have the good and the bad for each zodiac sign, but it's like someone is rooting for you to fail, and it's like if anyone knows the truth about the background of this, they'd look at that person and be like, what the fuck are you like? Virgo was on your side. Virgo was looking out for you. Virgo didn't bring you any problems. Why are you? Wait, huh? Why won't you give them a spot in the right? Like, who are you to even dictate whether they can race or not? Where is this even coming from? So I feel like it's so weird because like it's one thing like if you walked into someone's house and you punched somebody and they couldn't fight you back and now their sister or their brother is looking to fight you. Like, I get that. All right. But this is something where you were minding your business, you're sitting at home, you're just chilling, cooking food, cleaning your house, watering your plants, and somebody comes into your house out of nowhere. They break in, they punch you in the face, and now them and their brother and sister is looking for you. Later down the road, they're looking for you to fight you, and it's just like, wait, like, what? But Virgo was home, like, y'all need to leave Virgo alone. So that's really like, I know I'd be making up the crazy scenarios, but it's just so you guys understand the energy that I'm picking up on. Like, I really feel like it's gonna feel crazy for you because it's like, yo, like, how are you praying so bad that I failed and like I fucked with you? I loved you. This is weird. So I feel like it's just a lot for you guys to take in, and you've had to stand your ground through all these attacks. And a lot of you, like, you've been suffering at these attacks because it's not just the attack itself that hurts. All right? It's where the attack is coming from or where it originated. Okay? Like, you can punch me. That shit can heal in a few days, a week or two. All right? But it might emotionally scar me for years, So that's how you guys are feeling. Like, there's definitely, like, I feel like there's some trauma behind this. But, guys, again, you're stable for all this. Spirit is seeing everything that went down, and people are going to see what happens when you really just pray for someone's downfall and they're minding their business and leaving you alone. Or at least trying to. We have the 7 of Cups. So, like, there's just, like, I'm so annoyed. Because it's, like, there's all this bullshit and all this, like, false talk surrounding the narrative of who you are or where you're at in life. I feel like Virgo, like, I feel like either a person or a group of people just, like, literally made up shit about you. And they're praying for your downfall largely based on the shit that was made up. Like, I don't even feel like it's legit. Like, I feel like you're being attacked for something that's not even a thing. This could be something where it's like, bitch, I'm gonna fight you. You stole my man. It's like, yo, I don't know your man. The fuck you mean? So I feel like you're getting attacked. That actually happened to me, guys, once when I was like 15. I was in a mall and there were 4 girls and they were like, that's that bitch. And I'm like, what bitch? And they're like, you bitch talking to my man. I was like, sis, I'm not from here. I don't know your mans. I almost got my ass beat for no reason. I was like, I'm single as a Pringle, baby. I was not worried about that at that age. So it's like people were doing such malicious shit in secret, and Spirit is like, yeah, that's shut down. That's done. This is very satisfying to me, because I feel like I feel like there's been like a pattern lately in the atmosphere, and let me know if you guys have seen this, but I feel like there's a lot of evil like entities and people that have just been thriving for so long in so many areas in life, and it's like that's rough to see for people who are kind, who are honest, who are genuinely trying. Okay, and this is the moment where, like, you see God come back, and it's like, he metaphorically smacks the shit out of everything that was formed against you, and it's like you get to see that, and you get to like be proud of that, and it's like, ooh, like, look at the universe fighting my battles, and you're on your sexy time, you feel good about that. Okay, and you guys go towards a whole new chapter, and it's like because of how badly you were being spoken about, God has no choice but to make you glow up in front of certain people. Like, it's just meant to happen like that. I feel like if they would have left you alone, if they wouldn't have bothered you, if they wasn't looking for you or talking about you, I feel like maybe God would have quietly given you something. But now it's like, nah, like, oh, y'all wanted to talk that shit? All right, y'all started it. So let's see what's really up. And there's going to be just so much that's getting exposed. Ace of Pentacles. Now, guys, I love this because it's your center card, your central energy, where everything taps into. And this is long-term stability. All right? If we're talking about finances, then it's in finance. This could be in love. This could be in friendship. This could be in that new business that you open. All right? This is like that generational wealth vibe. So it's crazy because, like, this is the present moment. So at the present moment, I see something that's about to change so drastically for you. And at the present moment, there's someone sitting at home thinking nothing of it, not even realizing that you're about to make such a breakthrough in a way that's going to make them look so stupid. I'm so here for that. I'm so here for that. Guys, I'm the type of person that, like, if there's a video of someone like beating somebody up, or if there's a video of someone falling, I personally don't like watching that because I get secondhand embarrassment. But if it's a bully getting fucked up, if it's somebody that's been like tormenting the main character the whole movie, and like finally people see that main character for who it is, I fucking eat and gobble that shit the fuck up. Like, oh my God, like my whole body is like, like it feels so good to me when that happens. So like, that's really, really what I feel like. This was so overdue. I'm so happy for who's about to look so stupid. They're not gonna be happy, but I'm happy because there's a lot of like bro, like, sis, nobody was looking for that. Like, why'd you take it so far? That was unnecessary. And this could have been something that really affected you. Like, maybe you lost opportunities because of this, whether in love and, business wise. Maybe people stopped fucking with you and believed it for a while, but everything's about to get exposed. All right. And guys, the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles are like opposite energies because, this is a card of like crying and grief. Okay. Keyword grief. So like, let's say it's like, oh, hey, you just won the lottery. You're not going to really be crying in grief. Like, you'll cry because you're relieved. You'll cry because it's like, okay, like, finally I can live a life that I want. I don't have to check my bank account before doing things, But there's something very good happening for you, and then there's grief around this too. For some of you, it could be that you come up in a way because of like maybe you get handed, I don't know, the family business because somebody can't run it anymore. Maybe they're just too tired, or they want to retire, or whatever. Okay, so there could be sadness over that, but it's like, it works out for you at the end. But you've emancipated yourself from whatever injustice that was that you were around. You guys aren't going towards that at all anymore. Okay, you guys are finally balanced. So let's get one more card for the center. Two of Pentacles. I really just see this like Two of Pentacles. It can mean like, having to find balance, having to weigh out between options. But you know what this feels like to me? It feels like spirit, like making things right. Because I feel like something was taken from you. For some of you, it could have been something like physical that was taken from you, but like someone took something about you or from you and they ran with it in a negative way. All right. And I feel like there was like a lot of suffering on your end. So like they took it, they ran with it, they're laughing about it, and you're here suffering. And with this, I feel like this is spirit directly coming in and being like, yeah, let me take that. Here you go, Virgo. I'm so sorry this fucking asshole did that. And then, oh, Virgo, that sadness, that pain you had, yeah, that goes back to you. I heard that shit you were saying. So this is just like God saying, okay, let me make this right real quick. Like, you can't just take, you just can't take that from Virgo and expect nothing to happen. So for some of you specifically, somebody may have tried to destiny swap with you. Okay, and this is God saying like, no, you're not Virgo. What the fuck are you? No, give me that shit back. Like, give me that baton. That never belonged to you. So someone's really, really, really bitter because everything was a waste of time. It was all for nothing. They didn't get far. Maybe they did get far, but at the end, someone got nothing out of the situation, and they're pissed off because with the Four of Swords reverse, everyone's blindfold is taken off. You already knew what was up. All right, you were the querent of this whole situation. You knew what was up. All right, but I feel like a lot of people are opening their eyes, and that's just going to make you feel more powerful because although we shouldn't need the validation of others, it's easier to navigate through the world when we do feel validated. Okay. It's kind of like, not everybody has to love you, but if a lot of people love you, that feels good. I prefer to be received with a hug in a room, a genuine warm hug, than for someone to be like, bitch, sit the fuck down. We're not doing that, So it's not that it's necessary, but it's nice. So you guys, you get validated. You get publicly validated. You get like people publicly see you come up, and it's publicly seen that someone or a group of people, whoever, was just talking mad shit for no reason, just making shit up just cuz. And now your life changes drastically towards the Ace of Cups. And guys, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, guys, you are coming up financially. You are coming up emotionally. You are so fulfilled with the drastic change that your life is making after so much bullshit. You guys went through so much. This was not easy. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had moments where you like grabbed a pillow and screamed it to it, or like started punching a punching bag or your mattress just out of like anger. Like I feel that. I feel the frustration. And something made you like second guess yourself. All right? When there were so many attacks coming against you, it's as humans, it's hard not to, it's hard not to question ourselves. Especially if it's happening in numbers. It wasn't until very recently that me personally, I grasped the concept that if you're being heavily attacked, especially because again, guys, a lot of you did not do anything for this attack. So when you're being heavily attacked like that, guys, and you genuinely didn't do anything for that sort of attention, you got to understand how threatened people are by you. You got to understand how capable they know that you are. Even if they don't want to admit that, even if they're like, oh, Virgo's a stupid, dumb bitch. It's like, yo, the fact that you feel the need to do this so heavily, so angrily, and in numbers, and you're recruiting motherfuckers. Like, yeah, you're saying one thing, but your spirit knows how powerful Virgo is. Okay? Again, you have to have self-discernment. All right? Let's say you went outside last week and you punched someone's 3-year-old in the face. Yeah, I hope you get fucked up. You deserve that shit. But if you were really just minding your business, trying to make the best of your life, not wanting to hurt anybody, and this sort of energy comes towards you, you got to realize your power. Okay? And it's like, I say that out loud because ever since I realized that myself, it helped me get through so many things and places and areas where I felt like a loser. I'm like, no, Lisette, like that's how people wanted you to feel. The fact that everyone had to come together, that you were the most powerful in the room. You didn't need numbers like other people because you weren't moving in ways where you needed backup. You know what I'm saying? We have the Three of Pentacles reverse. And, as this is happening, you're going to have the you can't sit with me energy. And that's that. You can't sit with me. And you're going to be very cold towards that very reckless energy. And it feels to me, whether this happens physically or spiritually or metaphorically, like someone's going to feel the sensation of a door being slammed right in their face. But it's going to be on some hurtful shit. Like imagine like the gates to a palace just open, and let's say you were coming from a life not so nice as a palace, and it's like you're about to take a step in and it's like and then the door just gets smacked in your face. Like you're gonna feel a type of way about that. So it's like someone gets to see it right before it's right before they realize they'll never touch it. Like they would say in Spanish, quien te manda. All right, what that basically means is like it's something like Spanish moms say when like their kid is doing dumb shit. Like say your kid like I don't know, they electrocute themselves because they're putting a fork in the thing. Although you should stop it, but a Hispanic mom might turn around and be like, "Quien te manda?" Like who the fuck told you to do that? Like are you dumb? So that's what I feel like towards this energy. Like who told you to do that? Who signed you up to be in the circus? Like you volunteered yourself. Don't be upset when people are laughing. You volunteered for the circus yourself. And let me not even say that because you know how trained and how fucking creative and talented you have to be in a circus. So I don't even want to give them that because fucking circuses are cool to me. I think that's amazing. I was watching that show Circus Kids, so let me take that back. They're not even cool enough to be in a circus. ¿Quién te manda? Like, idiot. Dumb asses. Alright, guys, so going towards the future, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Swords. So, I will say someone's going to be big mad. At least one person, if it's not a group of people. Big, 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 big mad. But they're going to put up a front like they don't care. Okay? I feel like you guys are going to be certain who this person or people are, if it even is people, because it could be an environment. It could be something you just went through yourself. But I feel like there's going to be this very nonchalant energy. Like, no, I don't care. But like, no, they care. And you've already seen past this, so it doesn't even matter how you're approached by this energy in the future. You already know you can't trust it. Like, this is something that's out for good, and that's something I try to warn people about when it comes to earth signs. Because we have the ability to be very loving, to be very patient. Like, earth signs, like, when you put a seed in the ground, we know we're not going to have crop the next day. We understand what earth entails. So that's why I beg people with earth signs, because when you have the patience like that, people just assume like, oh, we'll get through this. Like, oh, Virgo won't mind. Oh, we'll be fine. And it's like, people don't understand that because you know of what you're capable of and how your love is and what you're able of growing, once you see that something's gonna kill the rest of your crop, you're not fucking with it. Okay, so it's like you're gonna walk away from that. There's something you'll never waste your time with again. The last time I had that in my garden, it was poisoned, and then it poisoned everything else, and then I didn't have anything to harvest that year. You think I'm letting you come back in when the last time you were in, you poisoned my entire garden? I'm good. All right? I don't need to fall down a flight of steps to know it's going to hurt. I can tell. I'm straight. You know? Seven of Pentacles reversed. We have the Justice card reversed. Oh, yeah. The injustice that was done to you guys, someone's going to see it was a complete waste of time. And again, look what's above that, guys. The Seven of Cups and the Emperor reversed. Like, guys, not only is someone seeing that something is a waste of time, but they're fully exposed too. If you guys have Leo in your chart, check it out, because I feel like that reading was kind of like very similar. All right. King of Cups. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I just feel like you find so much peace. It's going to be like the peace that an abuse victim would feel if they heard, you know, a year or two or a few years down the line that their abuser is in jail for life, or somebody finally handled them. You know, it's that sort of relief. Okay, because again, I feel like you didn't ask for something and it was just heavy. I feel like people really went above and beyond, but Virgo, like, that tells you everything. If you weren't looking for nothing and people conspired together, like they came together on some loser shit to really just make shit up and make you look bad and feel like shit about yourself, like, you're powerful. You're powerful. All right? Seven of Swords. Let's see what fell. Six of Pentacles. So it's crazy because it's like you were silently building up this balance, because I think whatever was, I don't think anything put you in your place. So I want to be careful with how I say this. It's not that someone put you in your place. It's just that when you experience something, you had to take a step back. And I feel like if anything, that was a defense mechanism. Okay. I feel like you took the road where it's like, I'm not going to go into that room of all these people who dislike me and have to vouch for myself, because if it's me against them, no matter what I say, I still might look stupid at the end. So I feel like you just took a step back and you just took the temporary L, all right? You took the temporary loss, and you're like, fuck, well, this is what it is. But you slowly started getting your shit together, or maybe it wasn't even a part to begin with, but, things are getting better and better for you, and I don't think you spoke about that. For some of you, it's because you didn't trust anyone. For others, it's like maybe you had no one to even tell at this point. But there's something that you kept to yourself where something in your life was getting so much better. Okay, and it's like the last thing I feel like these people might remember about you, whatever this is. I feel like the last thing that's remembered about you is like a chaotic or messy situation. And we got to remember that people can evolve at any moment, at any time, if they choose to. Okay, people don't simply suffer because we decide that they should suffer. Okay, like, no, you can go ghost on someone for years, and then when you finally talk to them again, it's like, oh shit, they're doing so much better. Like, that's normal. But it's like you were kind of left where they seen you last, sort of energy. Okay. Yeah. There somebody really underestimated you, Virgo. All right? And while someone thought that you were in shambles, you're not worried at all anymore. This is the last card for the future, the Nine of Swords reversed. Like, did you question yourself for a little bit? Yeah. Did you have days where you could have done more, but you just maybe needed to take a step back? Sure, you're human. That's okay. All right? Because this had a huge effect on you. Because, guys, I'm telling you, like, this grievance, this negative energy, this maliciousness, it's coming from a place where you used to have fun. It's coming from a place where there was a lot of good times. All right, so that's a huge pill to swallow. Okay. Again, guys, like if a stranger randomly comes up to me and like punches me in the face, I'm gonna be whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, you know? But I'm gonna know it's nothing personal. They don't know me. All right, but if that comes from like a best friend or a lover or, you know, significant other, a wife, a husband, that's different. It hurts more because it's not just about that physical connect. It's about like shit. You like I wouldn't have minded if that shit came from them or them or them, but you. So I think that that's probably what the hardest part was for you guys. Like not you. Like I feel like some of y'all got fucked over by the last energy you would have ever thought would have fucked you over. 2024, I saw a lot of that for a lot of people with all the readings I did. All right, guys. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. All right. So you guys focus and you see so much success. And how does this end for you? Excuse me. This ends for you in a way that you're not worried. You know that success and abundance flows to you effortlessly. And it's like, there's a lot of times, guys, that when people reach certain goals, now they're like, okay, I gotta maintain that. Like, fuck, what if I have a bad month and blah, 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 blah. Like, no, you're not thinking that. You're getting to the point where you're like, oh my God, I've made this breakthrough. I'm never gonna have to experience that again. I'm gonna be good forever. You know? And that's so beautiful. And you're never going towards that energy again. So there's someone or something that lost you for good, Virgo. All right. So, guys, let's get some cards of advice. And my loves, for the next few days, I have the yearly reading on my website for 2025. These are the most extended readings I've ever offered in my last 8 years, guys. And I'm going to take it down like January 2nd or 3rd. Just because I honestly don't want to do it for a lot of people. I don't. I can only do like one every other day because they're so in depth. But yeah, I break down month by month of 2025 for you. You guys can timestamp that. You guys can go ahead and, you know, rewatch that as the months come up. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting like a very in-depth breakdown of 2025, check that out on my website. But yeah, guys, let's get some cards of advice here. And yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up if this is resonating. There's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me. Bless the home. And of course, all of my readings are there. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Strength card reversed, the Temperance card. Spirit is being very adamant about the fact that you cannot go towards energies that made you feel exhausted in the past. Anything that's made you feel less than, anything that's made you question your confidence, your ability in life, like you can't go back to that at all. Because your spirit is very happy with what or whom you've rejected. Your spirit is very grateful that you have. And it's something that you guys should be feeling so much better being away from it. Maybe not like your first moments away from it, but as time goes on, you realize you're so much better off. The Emperor. That's your energy as well as Aries energy. The Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. And the Moon card. You guys, you had such a big awakening. And guys, you're going to be seen as such a stand-up person. Like, you're going to be seen as someone that not only would people want to work with you, but people are going to trust working with you. Okay. Obviously, if it's any of the people that, you know, they lost your trust in the past, you're not working with them. but you're gonna be someone that's trustworthy, that, like, again, people want to be around. um and you're gonna be seen in such a powerful light. Like, I see you guys being the person that people go to, like, what should I do in this situation? Or, hey boss, how do you want this done? That's what I feel for a lot of you. And this, like, you guys have such a huge blessing that comes at a time where you're just like, God, have you just completely forgotten about me? Like, is that where we're at now? Like, I feel like this big breakthrough comes exactly when it needs to. Okay. And now there's a path that you guys go on without the toxicity, without the darkness, maliciousness, the bullshit. And your spirit is so thankful that you've really tapped into yourself in such a powerful way. All right. Where this person or where these people left you is not indicative in any way, shape, or form of who you are now. Okay. So I feel so many jaws dropping, because, like, there's I really feel like there's someone in this world that's like, oh, I haven't spoken to Virgo in 6 years, but I'm pretty sure they're sitting at the same table in the restaurant that I got up and walked away from them at. Like, I'm sure they're still there. All right, you keep thinking that. You keep doing that. So, yeah, guys, people are going to be very conflicted at your happiness, your fulfillment, and just how you have everything. Like, I see family life being good for you. I see your household being a happy one. But again, guys, this is something or someone that was very closely tied to you, where it's something that you were either in for a long time or you assumed you'd be in it for a long time. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave you with this. For those who are still here, okay, because I know most people sign off at this portion. For those who are here, if you guys do want that yearly reading and you're listening to me right now, type in the code YEAR 2025, YEAR 2025 at checkout. When you get the yearly reading, it's called the Year Ahead, and that will give you $30 off the reading. All right. I love you guys. Adios.